Hi guys, we're starting something new in the project today, and I really appreciate a good friend of mine, Fred, is going to be joining us for this little pilot project, really. I've been wanting to encourage myself and other people to grow in being a father across the lifespan. And so I began thinking about maybe interviewing some fathers and see what their experiences have been as fathers and what they might have to say to other folks who are either fathers or maybe have other folks in their lives like a little brother or a nephew or someone they can take under their wing. Okay, what we're going to do first is I'll just ask Fred, that's what we're going to call him for today. I'm going to ask Fred just to tell us in a nutshell about who Fred is, and we'll go from there. Fred, thanks for joining us today, and I really appreciate you talking with us.
You're welcome.
Just fill us in. Who's Fred?
Well, I was born in 1932 in York, Pennsylvania. I had a brother and a sister. Grew up there and played some sports.
What'd you like to play?
I wrestled and played football.
Wow.
I enjoyed the contact and enjoyed wrestling very much. So went to high school, got married at age 19. My wife was 17.
You guys are youngins.
Very much so. And the statistics for our marriage lasting was not very good. But we've been married now for 60 years, so it's worked out real well. We had 5 children in 10 years, and then one child came along 10 years later. So we had 6 children. At age 24, I went in the insurance business. Really enjoyed the insurance business. Was in that for 34 years and retired at age 56. So I've had a career in sales most of the time, some in management. So I've been retired since age 56.
What are some things that you remember about growing up and your dad?
Well, I have a lot of memories about my dad. My dad was a weightlifter. That's York, Pennsylvania is the capital of the York Barbell Company. And,
wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So my dad worked part-time there, and instead of paying him in money, they paid him in weights. And so we had a gym at home that would make most gyms jealous today.
Wow.
As far as weight and dumbbells and all that were concerned. And so he was a strong man. You know, kids in the neighborhood, as kids do, brag about their dads. And I would tell kids, my dad can beat up your dad, and my friends agreed with me. He was really my hero, and we did a lot of things together. He was a milkman back when milk was delivered to the home, and I would help him on many occasions get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go deliver milk. Then when I was in high school, he went into the insurance business, and I would have liked to do whatever he did. If I would have been a milkman, that would have been surprising. But I ended up going in the insurance business, and it was a great move for me and my family.
We're certainly happy to have as our guest again Roy, who appeared with us about 4 years ago, wasn't it, Roy?
Yes.
When we first started television coast to coast, and we invited him back. I'm sure you're interested in him. You weigh about what, Roy?
About 195.
195, and you're solid what? Muscle, I hope?
I hope.
He does weightlifting and has appeared on exhibition with Stanko and Bacon and fellas by the name of Shandor and others. And I wouldn't want to meet him in a back alley unprepared with a shot, or no, with some weapon or something to defend myself. But last time, if I remember, you lifted your son, who at that time weighed 165 pounds, right?
Yes.
And now you're stooping to 125 pounds?
For convenience.
For convenience. Thank you very much. That's one way out. Roy, let's see what you can lift here, will you? Does that weigh 125 pounds?
Yes, I'd like to do what commonly known as the one-arm get-up.
One-arm get-up. I'll try it tomorrow morning when I get up. All right.
Yeah, try that over.
Well, I'll try it if you want. Let me do it. Or no. 125 pounds. All right, sure. Rather good. That's wonderful, boy. That's certainly something, boy. That's great stuff. 125 pounds, eh? I understand you love the Lord and you're not ashamed of the fact that he died for you.
I'm sure not, mister.
Tell us about it. Will you, just a word? You got any breath left after that?
Yes.
I wouldn't have anything left after that if I saw it.
From the pen of John Greenleaf Whittier came these words. Apart from thee all gain is lost, all labors vainly done, for the solemn shadow of thy cross is greater than the sun. I count it a high privilege tonight to be able to say that I am a Christian. I'm happy for the day that, realizing I was a sinner, I took Christ into my life to fill that need, and he has filled every need.
Roy, that's swell, boy, and it's great to see that we've got some real men, not like anemic like some of us, that love the Lord.